Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Today we're diving into one of the most unique and underestimated support heroes in Dominion, a hero that can stand firm like a tank, control the battlefield with ice, and amplify magic damage to devastating levels. Today is the guide of maximum priorities for Christa. Now let's clear something up immediately. Christa is labeled as a support hero. But if you've faced a properly built Christa, you know she doesn't behave like a typical backline support. She stands on the middle line. She absorbs pressure. She freezes the battlefield. And she deals serious magic damage. Christa is an intelligence-based chaos support. 3 of her skills scale directly with magic attack, and even though her basic attack is physical, her real power comes from magical control and amplification. Her role is dual. She can act like a frontline anchor for the middle row, absorbing bursts thanks to her defensive mechanics. And at the same time, she becomes a heavy magic damage enabler, especially when paired with her twin brother, Lars. Let's break down her kit properly. Her first skill launches 5 ice blocks that hit all enemies. This is pure magic damage. And here's something critical, magic penetration amplifies this skill massively. If you build her correctly, this ability scales extremely well into mid and late game. Her second skill strikes the center of the enemy team, reducing their magic defense and applying the mark of water. That magic defense reduction is huge. It allows not only Christa, but her entire team, to deal amplified magic damage, even heroes without built-in penetration. And when enemies are marked with water, things get dangerous. Because Christa's third skill freezes the battlefield itself. Ice thorns erupt beneath enemies, damaging them whenever they move. When the thorns melt, every affected enemy receives a mark of water. And this is where the synergy becomes legendary. Her twin brother loves electrifying enemies marked with water. If you've ever seen the Krista Lars combination at full power, you understand why this duo defined entire metas in the past. Then we reach her defensive core. Her final skill protects her from any major burst above 14% of her maximum health by encasing her in ice. When frozen, she cannot be instantly deleted. And every time she's struck while encased, she gains energy. This is what allows her to function almost like a pseudo-tank from the middle line. She absorbs big bursts. She converts that into energy. She cycles abilities faster. She amplifies magic damage for the team. And that's where Christa truly shines. Now let's talk priorities. Because building Christa incorrectly makes her feel fragile and underwhelming. Building her correctly makes her a battlefield controller. First, hero level. There is no compromise here. Level her to 120. Not 115. Not 118. Maximum. Why? Because at level 120, you unlock access to the talisman system. And Christa has 2 talismans, both extremely impactful. Talismans can replace the value of 2 fully maximized skins when optimized correctly. They are not optional power boosts. They are game-changing enhancements. Christa's talismans were originally expensive, VIP points and emerald investments. But her first talisman, focused on intelligence and magic attack, is now available in the Eternal Frontier shop for 700k coins. Strive to obtain it. It directly strengthens her primary scaling and increases her overall impact immediately. Her second talisman is not yet widely accessible, so planning matters. Next, sparks of power. Max them. Without hesitation. Sparks increase all primary attributes, and for an intelligence-based scaling hero, this is pure value. Then we move to glyphs. If you are patient and efficient, bring all glyphs to level 40 during runic milestone events. If resources are tight, prioritize 3. Magic attack, this scales 3 of her 4 skills. Health, because survivability keeps her casting. Intelligence, improving both magic attack and magic defense. Level 40 is the efficient stopping point for cost effectiveness. Now skins. If you build only one skin for Christa, it must be magic attack. Without hesitation. Without doubt. Without question. Magic attack scales her damage, her ice block damage, and improves the impact of her battlefield control. Once that skin is maximized, move to magic penetration. Why? Because penetration transforms her damage from good into dangerous. Intelligence skin, magic defense skin, health skin, they can wait. Magic attack first. Magic penetration second. The rest later. This is maximum efficiency. When does Christa start working? She starts working once her magic attack reaches a level where her O pressure becomes noticeable and her freeze mechanics actually threaten enemy positioning. She becomes truly oppressive when paired with Lars, but even alone, she amplifies magic compositions significantly. And here's something important. Christa rewards synergy. She shines brightest in magic-heavy teams. She amplifies allies through magic defense reduction. She thrives when enemies are forced to move across her frozen battlefield. Built correctly, she becomes a middle line anchor, a magic damage amplifier, a control engine, a burst absorber. And in chaos compositions, she becomes even more dangerous. Guardians, Christa is not a hero you half invest in. She requires focus. She requires understanding. She requires synergy. But when built properly, she transforms the tempo of battle. If you're building magic compositions, if you're revisiting the Chaos faction, or if you're preparing for heavy magic metas, Christa deserves attention. Now we want to hear from you. Are you running the classic twin combo? Are you using her as middle line tank? Have you tested her with modern magic heroes? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.